Mick Strayer had a voice for radio and a face for fading away. Once a smooth-talking icon of late-night FM radio, Mick's career crashed when a drunk driving scandal sent him spiraling. Now, decades later, he was backed penniless, washed up, and desperate. The only place that would take him was KNNO 103.6, a mothballed station buried in the desert 40 miles from anywhere. The signal barely reached 3 trailer parks and a half-dead diner. But it was a second chance. Darla, the station manager, handed him the keys, a thermos of black coffee, and a crooked smile. Keep the music low, don't touch the old vault, and don't answer any calls that don't have IDs. Mick raised an eyebrow. You get many? Just one. And trust me, you'll know it when you hear it. Night 1 was uneventful. A little blues, some Tom Petty, a segment called Desert Confessions where no one called in. Mick didn't mind the silence. But on night 2, the phone rang. The line buzzed, then, breathing, slow, guttural, rhythmic, no voice, no background noise, just breathing. Caller, you're on the air! The breath didn't stop. Desert weirdos, he thought. Mick found it in the vault. Mick listened for over a minute before hanging up. He laughed it off. But the next morning, news broke. A gas station attendant 5 miles away had vanished during the night. No signs of a break-in. That night, the breathing call came again. An unlabeled black vinyl record, dusty, cold to the touch. Curiosity won? He dropped the needle. It wasn't music. Frequencies bending in ways that made Mick's teeth ache. Not exactly. It was ... a low hum, like static on an old TV. The phone rang immediately. Same number, 666. This time, the breathing grew faster, desperate, like it was excited. Mick stopped the record. The call dropped. But that night, a waitress from the diner didn't come home. By now, Mick was shaken on air. The breathing came every time the record played, even for a second. He confronted Darla. She didn't laugh. You shouldn't have played it. What the hell is it? KNNO wasn't the first signal here. Something else used this tower, long ago. A broadcast from before the station even opened. They say it was a pirate frequency. Mick asked, who made the record. No one did, she whispered. It's a recording of silence, but not ours. The town kept thinning. Listeners started calling in, some begging Mick to stop playing that sound, others entranced by it. One woman whispered that her husband vanished mid. A child claimed they saw a man made of wires and static at their window. Mick realized the truth. The caller wasn't calling in. He was calling out. The station wasn't broadcasting to the desert tip, was transmitting death. The breathing became words one night. Just to your turn. On his final night, Mick locked himself in the booth. He unplugged the phone, broke the vinyl in half, but the call still came. Not through the lines, through the speakers. The board lights flared red. Every screen in the studio went black. KNNO is still listed as an active frequency. And silence. Then came the final breath. Dead air, but the booth is abandoned. The equipment is cold. The vinyl, somehow, is whole again. And every night, at 2:06 a.m., if you tune your dial just right, you'll hear a raspy breath on 103.6 and a voice whispering, Caller, you're on the air.